Hello everybody, how are you? I'm NiiCEY. I'm an artist, a producer, and a songwriter based in Wuhan. And we're here to have a discussion about marriage and wedding. And I hope you guys enjoy the conversation. Okay. So, hello everybody. I don't know how to even introduce this. I'm NiiCEY.
Hi, I'm Liz.
And we're having a discussion here.
About weddings.
About weddings. Yeah. You know. So the first question is, what's your take on the concept of bride price?
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, because it depends where you're from. Where I'm from, my tribe specifically, you need a lot of cows for a woman.
A lot of cows.
Yeah, you need a lot of cows for women. But like, if I were to marry somebody from a different tribe, they would look at us like you guys are being very rational, like with the amount of cows you're asking for. Whereas if you look at, let's say India for example, the women are the ones that pay bride price.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the women are the ones that pay for the. You didn't know?
I did not know that.
The women pay for the men.
Okay.
Give like gold and stuff. So in Africa, the male pays, but like in other places, the women pay. But in places like Europe, there's nothing like bride price.
Yeah. But then the bride price concept, right? Is it not like, should there even be a bride price? I'm bringing this up because is that not like you are buying the bride? So why should the bride have a price though?
I thought of it like that. At some point, then I said, let's consider the investment my parents made into me. I'm a medical student, right? I've studied abroad. My higher learning was in a private school. I am going to specialize. My parents are still paying. So why should my husband just benefit off of all of this for free? I mean, yes, it's like an agreement. I understand that, and I feel like yes, definitely, you're selling a human being for cows or money or something. Yes, if you're looking at it like
From a logical point.
yeah, if you're looking at it from a logical point.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at it from like a traditional point, it just has that feel of respect. You're saying, I respect the amount of effort or the amount of money that you put into your child.
Hey everybody, my name is Liz. I'm an aspiring entrepreneur, or I'm an entrepreneur. I do some catering, some baking, hit me up. If you're feeling for some nice goodies, peace out.
Okay, so what's your take on weddings? Like, which would you prefer? A white wedding or a traditional wedding?
Personally, I would prefer a traditional wedding because I believe in the beauty of the African culture. You understand? The white wedding is beautiful, and it has a lot of meaning right now, but in my personal opinion, it came from the West. You understand? And we also have our own traditions. We also have our own culture. The bringing of the palm wine, the drinking of the palm wine, you understand? The bringing of the cola nuts and all that. You understand what I mean? So that's the African culture. That shows the African essence. So I would prefer a traditional wedding with family members, few close friends, and a simple setting with a lot of significance. Yeah, that's what I'll go for. What about you?
Personally, weddings, as it stands, not on the table for me. I am really
Independent woman.
Oh no, it's not even about the whole independence thing. It's just a me thing right now. I want to grow as a person. I want to grow as an individual. And I feel like you can only ever give yourself to somebody completely when you know yourself well enough, right? So, plus, I feel like low-key, weddings are overrated.
Oh, okay.
Like,
okay.
low-key overrated. But if I were to pick, honestly, if I were to pick, I would do something simple. Like, if I had to do a white wedding, I'll do something simple for my white wedding. Because I know for a fact, definitely, traditional wedding is big. My family is one of those people that do the whole, kill the cows, but they just, dancing. You can be at it for a whole 3 days. I mean, so that's something, like, at the back of my mind, I know it. But me, if I were to choose, I'd rather have my significant other, like my life partner, than get married to them. Because as it stands right now, a lot of people get married, get divorced, get married, get divorced. I'm not here for it. Like, I feel like when you actually decide to marry somebody, they should be the person for you. Like the last person for you.
So you believe that, but you don't always get it right though. Like some people, and everybody goes into like a marriage like believing they would never get divorced.
Okay, true.
You understand? But then stuff happens, you know.
Life.
Yeah, life happens, you know. So speaking about divorce and all that, you know, no one goes into a marriage like thinking about this, but it's something that's realistic, you know. So what's your take on divorce and prenups? Would you let your man sign a prenup like before you guys get married?
You see, I feel like it's how well you know a person, right? Most people do it with the right intentions, other people do it with the wrong intentions.
So, we've spoken about the prenups and all that, but let's go back for a minute, right? Or let's go even into the marriage. Some people believe that the wedding ring is the most important symbol of love, right? What's your take on it? How important are wedding rings to the marriage?
So let's backtrack, right? Remember I said the two C's, commitment and communication. People can, okay, it's a symbol, right? Let me even sit. It's a symbol. This is something I can take off when I am feeling, you know, when I feel like, okay, I'm tired of my man, you know, I want to experience the outside, like, yeah, it's something that I can take off. But as long as you have that, like I said, commitment, communication, because for me, I would rather have something tattooed on my finger. So no matter whether I take off my wedding band or not, I can go in a club or I can go into a restaurant and a man will approach me and you will see that.
Yeah, but the man would think you just tattooed it while you were young and it's just fashion.
True, that is true. That is true. And then we'd probably have a very long conversation where I start educating him on why I love my husband and why my man is my man and how my man got me and why I'm this stubborn person that I am and how he's the only person that can handle me. Like, it would be a very long conversation. And most men get bored of such things very fast. I mean, if a woman thinks she's too hard to get, bye, see you. But I mean, like, it's a beautiful symbol. You know, they look nice. Yeah, they really look, oh yeah. But it's something that you can take off. Because you'll never find somebody going to cheat with their wedding band. They'll take it off, they'll put it somewhere, you do what you're doing, and you put it back on. And you go back into your home and pretend happy home in front of your friends and family, happy home. But nobody knows what's going on, like, behind closed doors, right? So, you know, we've spoken about individuals getting married, like one by one. We've spoken about the significance of wedding bands, you know, the white weddings, traditional weddings. So let's backtrack, you know. For a white wedding, right, or in the Western world, it's not legal to have more than one partner, like, you know, one life partner. So should it be legal? Like, you think it should be or shouldn't be legal to have more than one partner, like, for the rest of your life?
Oh, that's actually a quite interesting question. I think it should be legal because I am taking it, like, I'm also a medical doctor. So I'm taking it from the biological point of view, right? Honestly. Yeah, like, for a man or a woman, I believe that we humans are polygamous by nature, but because of I think it's population control or some reason, you understand, I believe the whole concept of monogamy is artificial, you understand, and there are a lot of factors, a lot of different factors, maybe population control, maybe because of class control, you understand, maybe because of status, you understand, because even during the days when kings had hundreds of wives, most of the population only had one wife. So because of that, probably it just became the norm that, oh, because I can only afford one wife, I'll only have one wife. But if you could afford 100 wives like the king, you'd have 100 wives. And some ladies,
But technically, kings didn't have 100. They had like 2 wives and like 89 concubines.
but still 2. And you understand? So I think it should be legal, and it's legal in I don't want to say some parts of the world, in parts of the world. You understand? Like in the Arab world, in Africa, so I think, yeah, live and let live. Choose what you want to choose. Choose. Don't force people. So what about you? What do you think?
For me, okay, let me ask you a question before I answer. So, if a man is allowed to have more than one wife, right? Women should be allowed to have more than one husband, right?
Yeah, it's like if I don't think a woman should be stoned if she's caught with another man, and the man she's caught with is just allowed to go scot-free. You understand what I mean? You understand? So if the woman did with the man, why is the man not being stoned? You understand?
Like we live in a world with double standards.
Yeah, it's a double standard, but for me, it's all about preference. So if the man prefers to be polygamous, let him be. If he prefers to be monogamous, let him be. If the woman prefers to be polygamous, let her be. If she most women prefer to be monogamous, but not all women. So the ones that prefer, let them live.
Okay.
In my opinion.
So my next question, you see, we're going to dig into it. So if you are going to have more than one partner, right? And your wife is going to have more than one partner, then why get married in the first place? Because that's an open relationship.
Yeah, basically.
If we're labeling it, it's an open relationship.
Yeah, but you could see what's going on with the Will Smith and Jada Smith, entanglement, right? Like they have such a bond that they know it's just between the two of them, right? So Jada might get entangled with August, for example, although they were separated and it's a long story, but the bond is between them. You understand? Like I don't know, like.
But I mean, like, you see,
I know. It's a bit complicated.
it becomes a very big and very twisted web, especially if it's on both parts. Okay, let's take it from a medical perspective. This is how, disease, STIs, STDs.
That's a good point.
This is where, okay, like you said,
that's actually one of the factors why monogamy is the chief system right now. That's one of there are a lot of factors. So that's also another factor.
Plus another thing is, in the world, if you go to any place where polygamy is actually allowed, you'd find it's only males that can practice polygamy. Personally, I would have enjoyed to have, my array of men, but my men wouldn't have an array of women because, like I said, no. Okay. I need to be your number one.
So you are now acting like the men.
Yes.
Act.
Yes. You see, act like a woman, think like a man.
Oh, okay.
You need to act like a woman, but think like a man. Because I feel like in the standard world, a woman, even me saying this right now, and somebody hears me, somebody that has a very close mind, they will think, what's wrong with this girl? Oh my gosh, what? No. But I mean, it's just me saying it. At the end of the day, we most probably know. I'm not going to go through it. It's just an idea.
It's an idea.
You learn from a lot of people. So, we've had like a very deep conversation about weddings.
which brings me to the fact that you actually have a new single out, right? And it's about weddings. So for all you lovebirds looking for some really good music to listen to, support Africa 100%. Black Pride. So I'll let NiiCEY tell you more about his single and give you his handles and where you can find his song and where you can download his music and all that.
So, as you've heard, I have a new single out now. It's called Wedding Song. You can find it on Audiomack at NiiCEY Official. You can find it on SoundCloud, NiiCEY Official, and also on YouTube. The link is going to be in the description right below, you know, and you can follow me on Instagram at NiiCEY_official and on Facebook at NiiCEY Official. Thank you very much. What about you? You do a lot of catering and you do a lot of, you know? Yeah. So what do you have going on right now?
Right now I have a new menu in the works. So for my post works, you can check out, for my cakes, you can check out Royalty Desserts on Instagram. Check the below. Below. And then for my catered cakes, so there are few but more good things coming to you. Also, catered 100, check below.
Just check below, guys. Everything is below. For sure. So thank you guys very much for watching.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, and subscribe to this YouTube channel as well.
Subscribe,
below.
like, and share.
And share as well.
Definitely share.
For sure. So blessings.